President Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali has warned against sharing misinformation, noting that it can potentially undermine police investigations, provoke public panic, and even endanger lives. The head of state said it has become increasingly clear in recent years that misinformation can erode public trust, destabilize institutions, and inflame social tensions. He called for greater vigilance and enhanced capacity within the media, law enforcement, and communities to identify, counter, and correct false information. The head of state made the disclosure while addressing the opening of the 39th Annual General Meeting and Conference of the Association of Caribbean Commissioners of Police, ACCP, at the Arthur Chung Conference Center on Monday, May 12, 2025.
We have to understand that information sharing, the speed of that sharing, the factual basis of that sharing is now a critical part of your work, and we must come out with a clear communication strategy for security and policing across the region. We are lacking greatly in a communication strategy because we have not invested. We have not seen this as a priority. We have not put systems in place because this was never looked at as a main aspect of our work. Today, we have seen how important effective communication is, and you ought to address this at this conference. How do we develop a regional information communication system or a security architecture that deal with this threat comprehensively?
President Ali said those who deliberately spread misinformation for personal or political gain must be held accountable.
Because without trust, without a shared belief in the truth, we cannot build the safe and secure societies our people deserve.
He commended the efforts of police officers across the region, which he said are often undertaken with limited resources and insufficient recognition.
Yet too often, their good work goes unnoticed. A successful operation may barely make the news, but the moment there is a mistake, or worse, a failure, we are quick to criticize and slow to support. This must change.
President Ali also reiterated the need to foster a culture that uplifts, supports, and equips law enforcement institutions rather than anticipating their failure.
And yes, we must demand accountability because no institution is above scrutiny. But we must also offer respect, encouragement, and resources to those who risk their lives to keep us safe.
Reporting for the LRTVS NewsWatch, Salochni Rupnarayan.